That was not as good as it could have been. It's really sad with how big of a group this is. I said, how we doing today? Yo, one guy back there's jumping up and down. I like the spirit. Yeah, I see you doing it there. Great. Boy, I tell you, the spirit of the season has a hold of me right now like a bad rash that just won't go away. And I am here today to deliver a festive and not at all inappropriate seasonal holiday tale that is guaranteed to jingle your holiday bells. Doesn't that make you feel warm and cozy? Yeah? Who's ready for a festive tale straight from the public domain? It's good, yeah. I like to call these my Hallmark specials. 6 people got the joke. Great. 7. I counted you. Don't correct me, sir. The Merc with the mouth. Whatever. We're going to move on to the next joke. We already ruined it. This story is all about the jolly old man in the red suit. And it is brought to you today by Disney Plus. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to react to that either. You see, I was supposed to be a limited time thing for the summer, but now, thanks to Disney Plus and their money, I'm here for the holidays. Thank you very much. Now, to the story. This story is also known as 'Twas the Night a Strange Magical Man Shimmied Down My Tight Little Chimney, or a very special holiday episode of 2 guys, a girl, and a pizza place. Some connoisseurs of fine television here, I see. Very nice. Right. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the safe house, not a creature was stirring, not even the mouse. Not Electra or Blade or that guy named Gambit who said, "Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself right here." I could not understand it. Seriously, it was like talking to a washing machine full of tennis shoes. The stockings and holsters were well hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that old Santa Pool soon would be there. Dogpool was nestled all snug in her bed. Visions of face licking danced in her head. Wolverine wore his cowl. He'd waited 20 years to wear it. Peter Pool wore a crop top, and the rest, oh, he bared it. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter they all leapt from their beds to see what was the matter. Away to the window they flew like a flash. Although I probably should have said Quicksilver there due to the IP issues. They ripped open the shutters and tore down the sash, which doesn't rhyme with Quicksilver, I just figured out why. The moonlight glistened off the soft fallen snow, giving luster of midday to the objects below. For lo, there had not been such... Man, this is a wordy poem. It's just a lot of fluff in it. I'm gonna skip forward to the good part. Then what to their wondering eyes should appear but a shiny red sleigh and 8 awesome dope-in deer. There was a fast-talking driver, all red, black, and cool. They knew in that moment it must be Santa Pool. I love that you're all cheering for me and not anything else. Oh, look, it's one of Santa Pool's furry little elves.
All right, come on, get on your little horse, Bubba, and let's go.
Hold on. This is not a horse. This is a magical, mystical flying reindeer corn. Where's your sense of childish wonderment?
Let's wrap this up, okay?
Wow, someone's going on the naughty list this year. Oh, where's your sense of childish wonderment, huh? Huh? Don't you have just 1 ounce of Christmas cheer for all the children out here? And for all the Disney adults. Hold on, no, they didn't cheer at all for children, but they cheered when I said Disney adults. Are you booing them now? I don't understand this crowd at all.
I don't even know why I came out here in the first place.
Probably shouldn't have. Anyway, this guy right here, Yeah, that guy who's got the double phone set up. Wow, you get that on Amazon? That's awesome. He's been waiting his entire adult life to see you and I pal around in person like a bad buddy cop film.
Wow. Some life you got, buddy. Some life. All right, fine. But I'm not singing any carols.
Well, we will see about that.
No, we won't.
Time to deck the halls. Let's sit right there, perfect.
You need to relax.
No.
All right. Get off me! Are you out of your mind?
A little bit.
God. All right. So, Santa Claus.
Santa Pool. You have to say Santa Pool. It's keeping with the Disney magic and the Deadpool branding.
Santa Claus, really? For that?
They couldn't even see my stupid grin.
All right. Okay. Santa Pool. His eyes, how they twinkled.
Dude, are you just gonna phone this whole show in? I thought you were a classically trained Broadway actor. Can you put a little bit of effort in for the children? Actually, wait, no, they don't care about the children. For that guy! They love that guy.
You didn't even get his name, did you?
No, not even a little bit.
So impersonal, it's crazy. Fine. Santa Pool, his eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose, like a cherry. He had an obnoxious red suit and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. Why would someone have a bowl full of jelly?
Because it rhymes. This is a poem for 3-year-olds. Stop being so pretentious. And honestly, we don't call this my belly around here. This is my juggergut.
Get that thing away from me right now. Stop it. All right. He spoke not a word. Who, you? Really? Come on. He went straight to his work. He filled all the stockings like a merry old jerk.
Merc! The line is Merc. Will you stay on script, please?
You're wrong. He laid a finger beside his nose and giving a nod up the chimney he rose.
Here we go, big...
What is happening?
No, hold on. Sorry, it's son of a nutcracker. This is supposed to be a practical set, Wolvie. I asked for them to make this practical. I go in the fireplace, it catapults me to the roof. It is very dramatic. Apparently we wasted all of our budget on these chimichanga ornaments. Whatever, we're gonna skip to the climax of the show. And then he mounted his magical reindeer corn and gave a hearty yee-haw, and away he flew, faster than you ever saw.
That's really it?
Just say the last part.
But I heard him exclaim as he flew out of sight.
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Push me, Wolvie.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Wait, that was kind of an abrupt ending, though. I mean, what about Dog Pool and those other weirdos? They were never brought up again.
All right, Wolvie. I'm gonna teach you a thing or two about working at the Disneyland Resort. Registered trademark. Everything that we do here is crowd service. See, they know. It's like when we bring back the Main Street Electrical Parade every few years. They eat it up.
What even is that?
Or here's a better example. Those weird, special, limited time character events.
Yeah. Okay, great. So then we're done here.
No, I'm waiting for the fire truck to go by.
Wait, you want to be here all night then?
I do want to be here all night.
Well,
I've got nowhere to go.
I do, so come on.
Okay, Wolvie, we have to stick around because we've been extended through the holidays. I didn't even say the tagline yet. Thank you, Disney Plus. Happy holidays, everybody.
So fun. Come on.
So fun. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go watch Frozen 1 on
Disney Plus.
They're not even with you. Come on.
I don't get paid if they
Just
say it.
keep
Why'd I
going.
do that?
I'll see you guys.
Ho, ho, ho! My merry little elves! How we all doing today? That was not very good. That was quieter than I've heard most of the day, and you are twice the crowd. I'll give you another chance. I said, how we doing today? Yes, thank you. That one was for you, Christmas tree. All right. Boy, I don't know if any of you could tell from my little unicorn right there, but I have been hitting the special eggnog extra hard to get in the spirit of the season today. Are you all excited for a festive tale full of Yuletide cheer? Yeah! Good. This story is a personal favorite of mine. It's a classic tale of good and evil. It features lots of greed. A four-poster bed. Wait, no, it doesn't. I'm doing the wrong show. Just kidding, come back in roughly 48 minutes to see that one. This story is completely different, and it's all about the jolly old man in the red suit. Yeah, my managers were really worried there for a second. I can do what I want. I could have kept going if I wanted to. This story is sponsored by Disney Plus. Well, we are just huge fans of Disney Plus, aren't we? Yeah, I was supposed to be a limited time special event for the holidays, but now, thanks to the fine people at Disney Plus and their money, I'm here for the holidays. Sometimes I feel like a limited edition popcorn bucket. Yeah, it's very funny at first, but then it just kind of gets worn out over time and awkward, and then it just sits there on your countertop staring at you, mouth agape. I really wish I hadn't bought 17 of them. This story, again, it's so good. It is also known as "'Twas the Night a Strange Magical Man Shimmied Down My Tight Little Chimney," or a very special holiday episode of Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place. Right. That woman in particular got the joke before I was even done. I like it. Right, here we go. Thank goodness I brought the right book for the story I'm doing, and it's not a prop with no words in it. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the safe house, not a creature was stirring, not even the mouse. Not Electra or Blade or that guy named Gambit who said, "Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself right here." I could not understand it. Seriously, it was like talking to a washing machine full of tennis shoes. The stockings and holsters were well hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that old Santa Pool soon would be there. Dogpool was nestled all snug in her bed. Visions of face licking danced in her head. Wolverine wore his cowl. He'd waited 20 years to wear it. Peter Pool wore a crop top, and the rest, oh, he bared it. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, they all leapt from their beds to see what was the matter. Away to the window they flew like a flash. Although I probably should have said Quicksilver there due to the IP issues. They ripped open the shutters and tore down the sash, which doesn't rhyme with Quicksilver, I just figured the whole thing out. The moonlight glistened off the soft fallen snow, giving luster of midday to the objects below. For lo, there had do you mind? I'm trying to do poetry, this is art. I thought this was a no-fly zone. What kind of Mickey Mouse operation we running around here? Whatever, I'm gonna skip forward to the part we all want. And what to their wondering eyes should appear but a shiny red sleigh and 8 awesome doe-pin deer. There was a fast-talking driver, all red, black, and cool. They knew in that moment it must be Santa Pool. Thank you. Yeah. My eyes, how they sparkled. My dimples, how merry. My cheeks were like roses. My nose, like a cherry. I had a fabulous red suit and a little round belly that shook when I laughed like a bowl full of jelly. I call it my jugger gut. I spoke not a word, which is very hard for me, and went straight to my work, filling all the stockings like a merry old merc. And when the work was done, I laid a finger aside my nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney I rose. Here we go. Oh, son of a nutcracker.
Do the dance.
I'm so sorry. This is supposed to be a practical set. I go into the fireplace, it catapults me to the roof. It is very cool, but apparently Disney Plus wasted all of our budget on the sign. It's way more expensive than you think it would be. All right, we're gonna move to the climax of the show. And then I mounted my magical reindeer corn and gave a hearty yee-haw, and away I flew, faster than you ever saw. And all could hear me exclaim as I flew out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Well, thank you all so much for being here for what was a very wild experience for all of us. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm going to leave you with this one last thing. I better not find any of you on my naughty list this year, because if I do, I will personally come to your home and shove a fistful of coal right down your stocking. Happy holidays, everybody. And happy holidays, Disney Plus. Oh, thank you all so much. It's been so much fun. I'm gonna go backstage and think about all the choices I made this show. Love you.
You can clap more than that if you'd like. So genuine and unprompted. Juggernauts roasting on a human torch. It's that time of the year again, everybody. As you could probably tell from my very wobbly entrance, I've been hitting the eggnog extra hard to get into the holiday spirit. Who's ready for yet another holiday-themed tale full of Yuletide cheer? Who's ready to see Wolverine live and in the flesh? Yeah, I'd like that too, but he's not here today. Yeah, old Logie Bear's got a scheduled off day, but feel free to boo him ruthlessly and tag him in the comments. So please boo him now. I know, I miss my boo too. Well, at least he left this very bright yellow and blue gift under the tree. I appreciate the sentiment. It's just a little smaller than I thought, but you know what? That's the thought that counts, not the size that matters. Anyway, today I've got a classic holiday tale of good and evil. That's right. Filled with greed, gravestones, a very nice four-poster bed, and a bunch of hideous mutants and spooky ghosts too. I know, it's kind of a creepy choice for a holiday tale, don't you think? Probably should have done this one in October. Well, you know what? We're already all out here, and this is the specific story that they're paying me to do on the schedule, so let's get on with it, shall we? Oh, so exciting. For today's story, we travel back in time to jolly old England for a dignified holiday tale written by Sir Mr. Charles Xavier Dickens. And brought to you by Disney Plus! Please cheer louder so they give me a Christmas bonus. Disney Plus! That's right, everybody. Disney Plus is paid to keep little old Storytime around for the holidays. Finally, a streaming service that understands quality content. That's right, I'm Deadpool, and you're watching Disney Plus! And millennials love that one, all right. Well, now that the pandering segment of this performance is over, let's get to the actual story, shall we? Oh, this is very exciting for me, by the way. Getting to sink my teeth into something as holly and jolly as a seasonal festive Christmas tale. It's rare that I get to sink my teeth into something with such positive messaging, hope, goodwill, and whatnot. This is very exciting for me, something so lighthearted. Stave 1, page 1. Marley was dead. Wow, that is legitimately the first line of the story. There's a really dark start. I don't think Disney Plus signed up for all that. Let me just skip ahead to the less morbid parts. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, here's a very nice, uplifting and joyous sentence. The meanest old curmudgeon in all of London town was a vile, ugly, hairy, smelly, prickly, miserly old brute by the name Loganizer Scrooge. Let me tell you, Scroogey really did not like the holidays and always went around saying, "Bah humbug, bub," whatever that's supposed to mean. He had a very handsome, charming, and funny, although a bit of an acquired taste, I will admit, employee by the name Wade Cratchit Poole. You see what I did there? Thank you, one person. Poor old Wade just wanted to enjoy the holiday season and spend literally a single day off in his entire career, but old Scroogey McDuck was always like, "Get back to work, Bob, and count me money out, right? Come on, all right?" He was really not a nice person. And did I mention he was smelly and miserly and somewhat Australian? Well, anyway, because Scroogey was such a naughty little mutant, he was visited in the night by one of his very dead partners. One of his ex-partners, if you will. He was an X-Men. Anyway, he tells him that he'll be visited in the night by 3 ghosts who will help fill him up with the Christmas spirit. This really troubles Scroogey, who goes to sleep feeling very uneasy. Kind of like when you eat one too many chimichangas before bedtime time. Suddenly, a big bright light shone through his apartment window. He sauntered over, just as hairy, furry, and ugly as can be, ripped open the blinds and saw that it was none other than Johnny Storm. All flamey and bright. Not Steve Rogers like we all clearly wanted, but that's all right. Yeah, he's still cool too. Well, actually, Johnny Storm's not really cool. He's more so hot, you know? Anyway, pretty much everything that Johnny Storm said was filled with vulgarities that I quite honestly cannot repeat here at the Disneyland Resort, registered trademark. But long story short, Johnny shows Scroogey his sad past, his sad origins, if you will. Yeah, and I will. And then the Ghost of Christmas Present shows up, and it's just this giant, child-minded figure, way larger than a normal man should be, with a body made completely out of metal and a very obnoxious Russian accent. It sounded a little something like this. Loganizer Scrooge! Gaze upon the Cratchit Poole family and see your shame. And I kind of turned into a robot for a second there. Anyway, he shows them a picture of a very beautiful Cratchit Poole family living in a small but humble studio apartment off of Pico and Crenshaw. Blind Al was there, Dog Poole, and little tiny Peter Poole, who was obviously sickeningly ill and leaning on his small crutch. They could barely get by on the meager salary that Wade's boss had given him. This caused old Scroogey to finally feel the first true emotion he's ever felt in the hundreds of years he's lived on this planet. So emotional, in fact, that it caused a single tear to trickle down his chiseled, mewing jawline, soaking into his luscious mutton chops. It was like the ending of a perfect rom-com, like the proposal. Anyway, then the ghost of Christmas Days of Future Past showed up, and you know what? I'm not even gonna go into all that. It gets very confusing, scary, the timeline gets all jumbled up. It quite honestly almost ruined the franchise, but the ghosts, in essence, show Scroogey that he needs to keep the spirit of the season deep within his heart, all year round. Oh, meanwhile, tiny little Peter Pool narrowly escapes death because Scroogey pays to get his little legs healed and they become sugar plum chums. This is my favorite part of the story, everyone. I wish Wolfie was here for this. Then, tiny little Peter Pool waddles over to old Scroogey on his newly refurbished legs, grips Scroogey by his very muscular inner thigh muscles, you'll just have to take my word for it on that one, and exclaims for all to hear, "Oh God of thunder, bless us, everyone." Let me tell you, there was not a dry eye in the house. In fact, the house was soaking wet with tears, and they all lived happily ever after. Oh, thank you for saying that with me. I'm glad you guys held space with that. Well, thank you all for coming to another special seasonal holiday tale. You want to know why they lived happily ever after, by the way, civilian?
Why?
Because this story in particular has been rehashed and merchandised dozens of times over the years.
No way.
I know, it's what we like to call in the business easy money. Well, to be fair, it is a very spirited tale. And on that note, good afternoon to you all. And thank you so much for joining me. And an even bigger thank you, no offense, children, to Disney Plus! Check out all the quality programming only available now on Disney Plus. Happy holidays, everybody. High five. Play my music. There we go. On Dasher, on Donner, on Dopinder we ride. Hello, little child. Just think, everybody, if it wasn't for Disney Plus, none of us would be here right now. I know I'd be unemployed. Bye. Can't wait to have that hookup later. See ya. Sci-fi child. Hi, Mark. Happy birthday, Mark. Everyone wish Mark a happy birthday now. That's right. You just made the nice list, kid. Well, you're welcome for the core memory. I like those a lot. I wish Wolfie was here to push me.